Alright guys, so welcome back to Learnlyte. In today's video, we're gonna talk about operators and operands. So we're gonna continue from the last video about object-oriented programming in Java, and specifically we're gonna talk about operators and operands. So let's begin. So what are operators and operands? Well, operators are used to perform various operations on variables and values. A operand is the variable or value that the operation is performed on. So operators are basically what we use to perform various operations, and the operand is what we perform the operation on, which can be a variable or a value. Okay, so let's take a look at some types of operators. Let's look into the various types of operators that you'll come across when programming. And the first set of operators we have are arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators, as you can see, are addition by the plus sign, subtraction, the minus sign, multiplication is represented by the asterisk or the star, division by the backslash, increment is denoted by plus plus, decrement is denoted by minus minus, and modulus is denoted by the percentage sign. So we can take a look at some of these here in a moment. I'm gonna open up IntelliJ. So here you have a simple class. We have operators underscore operands. We have the main method, but for now I just want you to focus on this line right here. We have int x equals 6 and int y equal 10. And right now, as you can see, we're just printing out x plus y. So as you can see, plus here is the arithmetic operator, while x and y are the operand. And this plus denotes addition, so we're gonna add x and y. So if I were to run this, you can see in the bottom we get 16 because 6 plus 10 is 16. We can change this operator from minus to subtraction, and we run. We're gonna get -4. We do, and that's the minus. Then we have the division. If we run this, we get 6 divided by 10, which is 0. Because 10 goes into 6 0 times. The reason why we have flat 0 here is because we're using integers and not floats, so we're gonna get an integer value. So it chops off the decimal point basically. And then we're gonna have the modulus, which is the percentage sign. If you don't know what the modulus does, the modulus just gives us the remainder of a division. In this case, it's going to be 6 because 10 goes into 6 0 times the remainder of 6. So the modulus gives us 6. And those are some examples of arithmetic operators. So if we go back, right, we can see that we've explored some of these. We explored subtraction, multiplication, we have division, increment, and decrement. So you can play around with these, but these are just some of the basics. So moving on from arithmetic operators, we're gonna go to comparison operators. And for comparison operators, we have equal to, which is just the equal sign 2 times. We have not equal to, which is the exclamation followed by the equal sign. We have greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, which is the greater than sign followed by the equal sign. And then we have less than or equal to, which is the less than sign followed by the equal sign. So what we should note about the comparison operator is that comparison operators gives us a true or false value. So it tells us, are these numbers equal? Are these numbers not equal? Is this number greater than this number? Is this value less than this value? Is this value greater than or equal to, or is it less than or equal to? It gives us a true or false. So let's take a look at that. So I'm going to bring up back IntelliJ. So we have we have x equals 6 and y equals 10. And what I'm going to print out is, we're going to say x equal y. So we're asking, is x equal to y? And we should get false because 6 does not equal to 10. And we do get false. So if I were to let x equal 10, and I save that, and I run it again, I'm going to ask, does x equal y? And we get true because 10 does equal to 10. So let me bring this back to 6. And down here we're going to say is x, I'm going to say is x less than y, and we should get true. And we run it, and we do in fact get true. We're going to say is x greater than y, we should get false because x is 6 and y is 10. And we do in fact get false. And then we're going to say is x not equal to y. So exclamation point followed by the equal sign is saying not equal to, which is true because 6 does not equal to 10. So we should get a true value down here, and we do get a true value. So as you can see, that's an example of comparison operators that allows us to compare one or more value or variables. Okay, moving on, we're going to have logical operators. So this is logical and, logical or logical not. So basically, these also evaluates the true and false. So we're saying, if you are familiar with how the AND table work or the OR table work, then it is pretty much the same. For AND to be true, both statements have to be true. For OR, either one statement must be true for it to be true. And if both statements are false, it's false, and not, it's just the reverse. So you should be familiar with these. If you don't, you can take a quick Google search and look up the AND true table, the OR true table, and the not true table. So these are just logical operators. And you can see an example. We can say, does x equal y, and does x not equal to y, and is x less than y? So for this, we should get a true value. So if we run this, we do in fact get true because x is not equal to y and x is less than y. So if I were to move this to greater than, we know that x is not greater than y, so this is false and this is true, and because this is logical and we have false and true, so we should get false right here because logical and is only true when both statements are true, and we do in fact get false. However, if we were to change this to logical or, which is denoted by that sign, we should get true because or holds true as long as one statement is true. And you can verify this. We do in fact get true. You can just look up the truth table for all of these if you're not sure how they work. So that should be it for operators. The last operator that I'm going to talk about is the assignment operator, which is basically just the equal sign. This equal sign right here, it's an assignment operator. It basically assigns the variable of x a value of 6, and similarly it assigns the variable y a value of 10 down here. And that is known as the assignment operator, which is just simply the equal sign. It should be noted that the double equal sign is a completely different operator. As we have reviewed before, we know that the double equal sign means equal to. It's saying, are these variables equal? Right? That's what the double equal sign. So one equal sign is an assignment operator which assigns a variable a value. The double equal sign is just basically saying, are these two values equal or are they the same? Right? And that's it for operators. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos, remember to hit the notification bell so you'll always be notified when a new video is posted. And once again, thank you for watching.